Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I'm your host, the boy G, and we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright, in this video, we are gonna talk about Street Fighter 6 Ultimate Edition for Nintendo Switch. Alright, listen, I know. Now, Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter, okay? And Capcom and Street Fighter, they have been supporting the Nintendo Switch for, the majority of the years of the Nintendo Switch, and I'm happy about that. We've gotten, the Ultimate Street Fighters 2, the final challengers or whatever. We got that little special game that I believe is only for Nintendo Switch, and we've gotten the Street Fighter collection that had every single old Street Fighter game that was on it. That's cool. Now, the Nintendo Switch has yet to get Street Fighter 5. Alright, and that's sad because, like I said, Street Fighter is a great game. It is, one of the biggest fighting games ever. Probably the biggest, besides Smash Bros. Because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate now is the #1 most sold fighting game in the world. But anyways, we're off of that. What I'm saying is, Street Fighter, it belongs on Nintendo, period. Alright, it's been on Nintendo for forever, back in the day with, with Super Nintendo and all of that. And it made it really big, especially with, Street Fighter 2. And Street Fighter 2 is literally, I think, the second most sold fighting game ever. So, yeah. Now, we have yet, like I said, we haven't gotten Street Fighter 5. I think the last time we've gotten an actual new Street Fighter game, new, was Street Fighter 4, kind of, but yes, was Street Fighter 4, 3D edition on the 3DS. And, yeah, whatever, that's cool, but it's sad that we haven't even gotten Street Fighter 4, even on the Wii U, or even a port of Street Fighter 4, even on the Switch. We can't even get a port of Street Fighter 4? 4 though? Whatever. Now, Street Fighter 6, alright, I know you guys are probably all thinking, oh, this Nintendo Switch, it can't handle the graphic compatibility of the magnetism of the ultimateness of it, it can't handle it, yeah. Whatever, okay, maybe it can, maybe it can't, who cares, alright? We got freaking, Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, and it definitely couldn't even handle those graphics, but nevertheless, we got it. Alright, so why can't we get Street Fighter 6 also on the Nintendo Switch? Better late than never, at least now, on the Switch is, on the way out. Maybe it'll help out the Switch, maybe it'll help out Street Fighter 6. Ultimate Edition. And I say Ultimate Edition because you know how they usually do that when they release something on the Switch later on. We don't get the basic version of it. We get the version of it plus more, So we'll get that with all the DLCs and everything that came out of it. But yeah, if you guys have never played Street Fighter 6, I haven't. Okay, so, but I've seen everything about it. I've checked out videos, gameplays, reviews, all that. I'm the type that, if I don't know a game, I'll go and check out reviews and gameplay and things about it, and I'll go find out about it if I'm not able to get the game or buy the game at the time or whenever. I'll get the game whenever I get it. But Street Fighter 6, it looks great. It got a whole new art style. It's not even how it used to be on, even Street Fighter 4. They changed the art style, but it looks great. It looks really good. I ain't mad at it. Of course, I think it started out with 18 characters, but of course we got more now with DLC and all that extra whatever crap. But, a lot of returning characters and a lot of new characters. A lot of really cool new characters too, like Kimberly. She's like a ninja type of, female, and she teleports. Also we got a new character, Jamie. His ability actually, it dwells on him drinking a lot. Yes, drinking, I guess, alcohol. But the more he drinks, the stronger and better he gets at fighting. I don't know. But it looks really cool, and I like it. Of course, it still has, Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Blanca, E Honda. The originals, Guile, Cammy. It ain't going to take out them. They're always going to return, always, no matter what. But they're still in the game, so I'm happy about that. And like I said, a whole bunch of new characters, especially new ones that I don't even know yet. But I would love to try them out. And like I said, I love Street Fighter. And I'm always going to be a big fan of it. It just, I guess I lost interest as the years go. But I would be more interested if Street Fighter 6 was on the Switch. Because that's what I mainly play. I have my PlayStations. We got PlayStation 3, 4, 5. We got them all in the house, But I don't really play my PlayStation like that anymore, you know. So nothing really drives me to go buy a game for it, even if it is Street Fighter or, you know, the new Mortal Kombat 1 or like it just doesn't. You know, when they come on the Nintendo, that's when I get super hyped, you know, on the Switch, and oh my god, like I'm gonna go buy that, you know. So if Street Fighter 6 Ultimate Edition came to the Switch, I would buy it. I would, because it's on the Switch now, and that's what I always play. So I don't feel like going dusting off something, buying a game for something that I just don't really want to, you know. But if it came on the Switch, I'm buying it on it instantly. But like I said, the game looks great. The fighting, the 1v1, all of that, even the online hub. The online hub looks really cool. You actually get to run around like 3D-ish in this hub, and you get to, you know, challenge people, ranked battles, regular battles. They actually have little arcades in there in the hub, whatever world, that you can play. You can play like old school Capcom games, even like the old school Street Fighter games and all that. Like, that's really dope. I like that. I think that's cool. So that was definitely a good inclusion. And they also have their own little, you know, one-player campaign 3D world. Like, what is it called? I think it's called a World Tour or something like that. Whatever. So the World Tour one-player campaign mode, you actually move in a 3D space. So that's really dope. I like that. You know, and you get to, you know, run around through different states and countries or whatever, taking on, you know, the characters of the game, even the new characters. You get to like do missions for different gangs and do this and do that. Like, it's really cool. I think it's more of a, you know, introducing you to all the characters and the, you know, the stages and stuff like that type of thing, world thingy. But hey, nevertheless, it's really cool that they even have that one-player campaign 3D mode. You know, not a lot of fighting games have that. So I'm just happy, point blank period, that they even added something like that. And I just would love to do that on my Switch. That's just what I would prefer. And I hope they add it, because we haven't even gotten Street Fighter 5, and that really sucks, because it's like I said, you know, the Nintendo and the Switch, they have gotten a lot of support from Capcom and Street Fighter when it comes to the older games. But when it comes to the newer games, just the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo period, we just don't get the new games. You mean the Street Fighter 4s, the 5 and the 6s. And that sucks, because, you know, Street Fighter 2, it did amazing on the Super Nintendo back in the day. You know, you had our support, so why can't you support us now? You feel me? Like, it should just be like that. You know, I don't know, just like, you know, Street Fighter without Nintendo, it sounds weird. It just sounds weird. But yeah, you know, I still like all the support that they have been giving. I wish they would support us more with the new games. And I hope they do that with the Nintendo Switch. And if not the Nintendo Switch, definitely the Nintendo Switch 2. You know, because I don't want to hear no excuses when the Switch 2 comes out. I don't want to hear no excuses about the graphic capability. It can't handle it. They're too slow. The resolution, the frame rates. I don't want to hear about none of the graphics and the HD-ish or the 4K-ish. I don't want to hear none of that. Because we all know that the Switch 2 is going to be able to handle whatever Street Fighter 6 Ultimate Edition is going to dish out. Okay, we know that already. All right, with the whole rumors of it being somewhat the graphics and everything of it like a PlayStation 4 Pro. So yeah, I don't see why it won't be able to handle a Street Fighter 6 Ultimate Edition. But we talking about the Switch because that's what's out and right now, and that's just what we're gonna talk about. That's what we just talked about until the Switch 2 comes out, and yeah, we get on that little gravy train of games and wonderness. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about Street Fighter 6 Ultimate Edition, hopefully on the Nintendo Switch, and hopefully going to come to the Nintendo Switch in some way, shape, or form, or just in the future of Nintendo, period. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got. You guys, you know, put in the comments, let me know what you think about this. Do you think it could happen? Do you think it not? Would you like Street Fighter 6 on the Switch or not? Are you mad that it's not? Put in the comments, talk to your boy, and let's chitty chat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Game Aim Plus. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!